Here with sophomore Shawn Rodehorst, who earned all-conference honors by finishing 8th in the GPAC. Shawn, first off, let's get a little bit of background. You grew up certainly surrounded by golf with your dad's involvement as a superintendent. What attracted you to the game, and what made you decide that this was something you wanted to do on a regular basis?
Well, I guess my dad started working at the course he's working at now right around the time I was born, and that's when the course started. So he was having to work kind of late a lot of times, and so as a family we'd go out there right after I was born. So I just kind of, very young age, saw all these people playing, and it just kind of picked up on me, I guess, and I just kept playing, and my family plays it quite a bit, so I mean it's been a good game to me and a good game to my family.
At what age did you really start playing a lot?
Pretty much as soon as I could stand. I was starting to hit balls and stuff. In my backyard we put a hole back there, just kind of in the grass. We just kind of put a flag there, and I'd hit wiffle balls and things like that in my backyard. So pretty much as long as I can remember, I've been playing.
Talk a little bit more about your father's influence and how golf has kind of played a role in your relationship.
We have a pretty good relationship, and golf is a part of that. You know, we always play in a Father's Day scramble together. Whenever I'm back home, we usually play probably once a week together, just kind of go out and we can talk about life kind of, but then also talk about golf, and it's just another avenue where our relationship can strengthen. And you know, he's been a big part of golf, but also life as well.
Is he kind of like having another coach, or does he kind of just let you be on the course?
He's not really a coach. He's never been like that. I mean, when I was really young, he taught me a few things just to kind of get me going, but he's never pushed me to go play. It's always been like, hey Dad, let's go play, and we just go play and have fun. You know, he's not trying to fix anything in mind.
Coach Muller has talked a lot about how impressive your mental game is. Is that an aspect of your game that came naturally, or is it something you kind of have to develop and work on?
It's definitely something that maybe can come naturally, but I really had to work on it. You know, I never had a big temper or anything like that, but it's very easy to get down on yourself and just kind of start to doubt yourself. But the last few years I've just started to realize that there's a lot more to the game than your swing. And I've also kind of learned, when I was younger, I had to bring my A game, otherwise I wasn't going to play well. If I brought my C game, I was just going to fall apart. And I've kind of learned how to not bring my A game, but still kind of put up a score and just grind it out.
You set a school record this season for the lowest average round. What does that mean to you to have that record?
It feels pretty good. You know, to be able to do it over the course of a season feels pretty good. We had one or two meets canceled throughout the year, but it's nice to see that I can play solid consistently. You know, I had one round that I kind of feel like I let get away in the fall, but besides that, I feel like I really grinded it out throughout all the rounds and got the best score I could out of it, so it's nice to see a result of that.
And you improved immensely this spring, even compared to the fall. You went from 30th in the GPAC all the way to 8th. How did that happen?
Well, I can tell you how the 30th happened. Started off with an 82, the first one, which I think was like 40th. I mean, and then the next one was, I think, a 78, so it was a little bit better. And I knew coming into the spring that I had to play well to reach my goal, so I just kind of I had my goals, and I just really tried to work hard to reach them.
You said in the fall that your one of your personal goals was to get into the top 10. Now you've accomplished that. Now what's next for you? Do you have that expectation of maybe getting to be GPAC medalist before your career's over?
I don't know if it's an expectation, but it's something that I would like to do. but I'm not going to put any pressure on myself to do it. Just because I played well this spring doesn't mean anything for the future. Yeah, it gives you confidence, momentum, but at the same time, it's still just one shot at a time, and just try to play the best you can after each round. And if I do that, I'll be happy no matter what.
Now that summer is about here, does that mean you'll be playing golf every day? What kinds of things will you be doing, I guess, to work on your game? And
I'll be playing pretty close to every day. I work at a golf course, so a lot of times I either work in the morning or I'll work in the afternoon. So if I work in the morning, I'll just take off and go play a few holes after that, or hit range balls. Or if I work in the afternoon, I'll come out a little early and play. So I play quite a bit. Just try to play in a few tournaments and just try to keep everything together kind of, and not take it off and then have to start back over again in the fall.
Obviously, your hometown of Kearney's not too far away from Seward. Other than the factor of proximity, why did you choose to come to Concordia?
Well, I grew up at Kearney Catholic, which is a small Christian-based school, and looking at colleges, I kind of wanted that same atmosphere, just kind of that family atmosphere. So I looked at a lot of schools in the GPAC, and I guess when I visited Concordia, there was just something telling me that this is where I was supposed to be, and it was just some kind of feeling, that I can't really describe. But when I visited here, I just knew I was supposed to be here.
And now, about halfway through your college career, what are your impressions of Concordia so far, and how you fit in?
I like it. There are obviously sometimes you wish it was a little bit bigger and things like that, but I like how you kind of know everybody, and everybody kind of looks out for each other. Even just walking into a building, everyone holds doors. I mean, just little things like that. People are very conscientious of each other. They're picking up trash, just doing little things that you probably don't see at other schools. And also the faith aspect of it, it's not really shoved down your throat or anything, but if you want to talk to people about it, or you want to talk to professors, it's very open, it's very welcoming. So I really like that about Concordia.